Black stories. Some of you don't know what black stories are. Black stories are, to be honest, I have no clue where they are from, but it's a card game where you get cards with a scenario on one side and the real story on the other side. And it's stories like Leon is laying on the ground in a pitch of water. What happened? And then you have to figure out, you have one game master, that's me, and then you have to figure out what happened actually. And you are, okay, that's me. I can go back, right? Very good. You're allowed to ask yes/no questions to figure out what is happening, and it is easier and it is more fun for all of us if we don't ask for exact scenarios like, I think I know what is happening and now we are playing that together, in case you didn't understand yet. So you are asking questions. To be honest, I have no clue how we get this on the mic, but we'll figure out. Very good. We have a mic holder. We have two mic holders. Thank you very much for being there. So yeah, it is more. You are not allowed to ask questions like "What is wrong with?" because it's no yes/no question. But you can ask questions like, "Did the developer write a space after the ending PHP thingy?" Which is very specific. So it's easier to slowly get around and ask questions like, did the PHP file had any problem? So you can slowly approach the scenario. Maybe not. Okay, some disclaimer. This is a whole experiment. So the last 2 weeks I was super nervous to prepare this, and I had real problems finding cool stories. Now I have 5 stories, and I have no clue whether you fiddle them out in 10 minutes or in 3 minutes, or if we only can do 2. So let's see together, and let's have some fun. What? Okay. So, first story. The user can't log in and can't put anything into the card. The disk is full, but there is plenty of free space on the disk. What is going on? Do you know the answer? No. Good.
Did Uwe change the card storage to file system?
No. That's a good one.
Did anyone check the inodes?
No. No one checked the inodes. You want to answer?
Yes, it's a problem with the inodes. The inodes are full, so.
Yeah, very good. That was an easy one if you know what you need to look for. So, in case you don't know what the inodes is, a hard disk has space. This is where we put all our data. And there is more or less an index of where which file is living on the hard disk and where which directory is living on the hard disk. And this index has limited space for the default Ubuntu file system, and I have no clue which this is, X4 or something. The limit is 76 million, more or less, files. I prepared it, or I tried it out 2 days ago. It takes about 25 minutes with a fast script to just write 76 million empty files. You can still log into the system, but you cannot create new files or folders, which means in case you are trying to put anything into the card, PHP tries to create a new session file, which isn't possible with the error, there is no space left on device. So you're logging into the server, trying a DF, checking what the fuck is going on, and you have plenty and plenty and plenty free space on this thingy, and you have no clue what happened. And then you're trying df -i, which checks the inodes, and you see all the inodes are full. There is no space left in your index. There is no way to create a new file on the system. And this most of the time happens because Someone, most likely you, fucked up the configuration with your PHP and you don't clean up the session files. And if you have a lot of bots or a lot of Google or other search engines accessing your page, creating every time a new session, and you don't delete them from time to time, after weeks, months, or years, depending on how big your store is, all your inodes are full and you are broke. Yeah, second story. Oh. The shop can't communicate with the ERP. A call to the customer, which is your merchant, revealed the ERP system is up and running. What is going on?
Is the firewall involved?
No. Good idea.
Is the shop reachable by itself?
Yes. Shop is online, works as expected.
Did they move the ERP system without telling anybody?
Very nice one. No, they didn't.
Is the communication with the ERP system encrypted via SSL and the SSL certificate isn't valid anymore?
Yes, it's encrypted. No, the SSL certificate is still fine.
Has it worked before?
Very good question. Yes, it did. It worked perfectly fine for months and years.
Can the domain name from the ERP be resolved from the shop server?
Yes, it can.
Did someone change the credentials?
No. Credentials are still fine.
Is the ERP server pingable?
From the shop
From
system?
the shop system?
No. There is no firewall involved. I have a little tip for you. It was a very tricky one for me as well.
Is your customer a lying bastard?
Yes, but not in that case.
Are the network routes correctly set? So is the network connection between the shop server and the ERP server?
I would be carefully answer this with no, the routes are not set correctly.
Is it a DNS problem?
No, it is no DNS problem.
Is a certain red-colored ISP from Germany involved?
No.
You mean magenta? Did somebody disconnected the VPN?
No. But yes. So actually, the story was exactly that one. There was a VPN route between the shop server and the ERP system, which no one knew about. And yeah, so we fiddled for half a week or something, and we had no clue. The server was not pingable. It doesn't work. We had no clue what was going on. Until half a week later, the customer called us and was like, yeah, our IT department just turned on the VPN again and everything is fine now. So yeah, that was a hard one. We took the shop over and only wanted to do a little bit maintenance. To be honest, it was a Magento 1 shop. It is a Magento 1 shop. Yeah, but that was tricky. Shopware is having troubles updating the PayPal plugin via the administration. The version shown in the admin stays the same, but the code that runs obviously is the new version. Still, the admin insists on it being the old one. What is going on?
Are there two different versions of the plugin in the database?
No.
Is the plugin installed via Composer and via the Shopware admin installation?
Okay, I see. Too easy for you. Yes, exactly that happens. You can do that with all kinds of plugins. We have this problem from time to time because for some of our customers, we are giving them a sandbox where they can just click any plugin on the Shopware store, install it, and fill out whether it's cool or not for them. And if they think the plugin is cool, they tell us, we install it via Composer and roll it out via auto deployment to all instances, the sandbox instance as well. So this is our way to fuck up this from time to time, but the same can happen if you install your shop with Composer and run the first step. What is this called? First run wizard. Thank you very much. Although Niklas is telling me that this shouldn't happen, I don't know. We are doing something wrong, but that's okay. Yeah. So be careful. If you are using a plugin, only install it once. Helps a lot. An extension you wrote is changing the storefront. After some time, you implement changes, but even after doing everything correctly, your changes do not show up. What is going on? Too easy.
Did you clear the cache multiple times?
Yes.
Is your storefront in the inheritance chain after the plugin?
In the theme JSON? No, yeah, it is.
Is the cache set up correctly?
Yes. Hopefully. Doesn't matter. Yes, it is.
Do you installed and activated the extension?
Another one? Yes.
Okay. No, this is your one.
Yes, my extension is activated and installed as well.
Did you press the save button?
Thank you very much. Yes, I did.
Did it happen with the B2B suite?
No.
Is there another plugin that overrides the same twig file?
Yes.
Is it still showing the changes you made before?
Yes.
Was the other plugin installed after the plugin you are changing?
Was the other plugin installed after No. The other plugin was installed before.
Did you reactivate the plugin?
My or the other one?
Like that the asset install thing got got executed.
Did I reactivate?
Yes,
no,
like,
but they're both active.
So you didn't deactivate it and reactivate it?
Yes, I didn't deactivate and reactivate.
Were any of the plugins updated in the meantime? Either your own or the other plugins?
No. Yeah, my was updated because it's a new version.
Well, I mean a version update, like a version number increase.
No.
Is the first plugin installed? Oh, did you change the install date in the database of the second plugin to be before the first plugin?
No. You want to tell the rest of the story?
So when in one plugin, if you extend from another plugin, you have to make sure that first plugin is installed, or the installation date of this first plugin is it's the first. So, for example, if you in your theme, if you extend from any other plugin, you have to make sure that a theme is the last plugin you have installed.
So for some weird reason, the inheritance chain is based on the install date of the plugin, which is what?
Only for the add plugins annotation in the theme JSON. If you
that
your theme explicitly, it's not the case.
Ah, good to know. Thanks, easy fix. But nonetheless, this is a pretty weird setup, if you ask me. The fix is to explicitly put your non-working plugin into the inheritance chain in your theme JSON. It is, right? Yeah. Cool. Thank you very much. And I have a last one. Staging was a bliss, everything works. After deploying to live, the server shows a juicy error 500. The developers didn't change anything. What is going on?
Was there at least one developer that said it works on my machine?
Yes. That's how Docker was invented. Works on your machine, we ship it.
Did the developer change the storefront URL in the admin or via database?
You're just too good. No, they didn't. That was an easy one as well. So just you know that if you are accessing, so if you copy the staging database to your production system, then you of course still have your old sales channel URLs in your database, which means that most likely your production URL is not the same as your staging URL, and therefore Shopware doesn't find any sales channel attached to this URL and throws a 500 error. That's what happened. Easy fix, fix the URL. So, I'm very sorry I'm out of scenarios. I'll gather more for next time if you want to hear more. I hope you had a little fun. Thank you very much for attending and enjoy the party later.